From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, the show has an NL East matchup. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Jesus Luzardo. He's near the top in strikeouts, and opponents still haven't figured him out.
Yeah, his swing and miss is nasty, baffling would-be hitters on a weekly basis.
It's not just his power, it's his command of the strike zone that jumps out to me, Singy.
Yeah, he's must-see TV. Sign me up for that subscription. Every game is a pitching clinic.
The Braves would get a big boost from a win in this one, so close to the end of the season. On a bounce right side, and that chance handled. On to first. What a play. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boo. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
The 1-1. Popped up. Boom. 2 down.
Boog, you mentioned how critical this game is for them. They haven't locked anything up yet, so they can't afford to be giving games away. A win would be huge in this one.
2 outs, base is empty. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. On the ground, right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Wise to just eat that. Otherwise, you risk throwing it into the dugout.
Here's Sean Murphy. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Here's a 1-2. And he chases that one. And that will end the inning. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Back after this on the show.
I told y'all, believe me. Yes, your reigning's over. We got next. If you say you are the best.
Back at Citizens Bank Park. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Chris Sale. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. 1-1 now. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Sale, more than 100 career wins on the mound. And, of course, has a Cy Young to his credit. Right through there, got him. One gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a look at our lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Just off the inside corner. Full count now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
In the air, right field, Acuna on the move, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We played an inning, no score. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Austin Riley delivers his 18th home run of the season. The Braves score first. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. That's an incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and driving it out the other way. That's how you practice it in the cage. Incredible when you can translate it into the ball game.
So now here's the DH, Drake Baldwin. That one to first. He takes it on his own, one away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Michael Harris, the second.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris the second. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second.
Ball two.
On the ground, Sosa. Throw to first in time.
Batting in, the left fielder, Eli White.
Two down, base is empty. Eli White next up for the Braves. Bounced up the middle. Sosa fires over to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Braves get one on the big fly. It's now 1-0. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the second. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. Check swing, and he went 1-2. Got him swinging. That K is his third of the game.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And here is Sosa to the plate. One down, Phillies down a run. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Next offering popped in the air, right field. That's a hit. And the tying run is on base.
Batting six, the shortstop, Trey.
Here's Trey Turner. So we'll see what the former batting champ can do here, Chris. Step off, throw to first. Sosa back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe in second. And easily steals the bag.
Well, with a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but really good, clean, stolen base. He can be pretty proud of himself.
Man at second. Line, and that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. The 1-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason.
Bounces it to first, but he digs it out and the inning is over.
Really fantastic play over at first. That catch saved a run. If the throw gets away, the runner from third is cruising home to score easily. Moments like those matter quite a bit in this game.
Back here in Philadelphia. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Mauricio Dubon. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Next for Atlanta, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Here's a 1-1. High fly ball, right field. Garcia settles under this one. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder.
Here's Acuna.
Oh, he's been having a great year this year and hitting home runs at a good clip, and the matchup is very favorable.
Chopped to third. Boom. Tosses to first, and Acuna retired. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Braves 1 and the Phillies nothing. Back at Citizens Bank Park, taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season. To the right side. Albies over to first in time. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning.
The first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Bryce Harper, the next to hit. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 2 down, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Chris Sale looking for that shutdown inning. He goes down looking. Down quickly go the Phillies. They still trail 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And there's a fly ball deep right field. It bangs off the wall.
Up next for Atlanta.
He really stung that pitch and drove it deep, but pretty surprised he didn't end up on second base right there. I think he probably should have. But you know what? We'll give credit to the defense for holding him to a long single.
So here's Murphy now. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. Albies on at first. Nobody out. Ground ball left side. There's one. A sensational double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So here's Riley now. 2 down, nobody on.
Oh, that's good.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Garcia has a beat on it, and that'll do it. Braves go down quickly here, but they lead it 1-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. He continues to keep the hitters guessing in this one, Singy. Rinse and repeat. An impressive string of outings he's put together.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He's been in command early, and no wonder why this organization raves about him.
Fought off foul.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got.
And that one hammered. Bangs off the wall.
Up next for the Phillies.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like you did that time.
In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. And now 2-2. Liner snagged at first. Takes it to the bag himself and doubles him off.
Matt Olson is so much more than a dangerous bat at the plate. This guy is a gold glove defender over there at first. And just ask his infielders how many errors he'll save them over the course of a season. Another great diving play right there.
Next to hit, Edmundo Sosa. That's outside. 3 balls and a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that's a foul ball. 3-2. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball.
That's back-to-back singles for him. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So man aboard, Trey Turner at the plate. Fouled off. He was late. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Braves 1 and the Phillies nothing. This is NL East baseball here on MLB The Show. Ready now for the 5th inning. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Drake Baldwin. And that one hit to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 1 away here in the 5th.
Up next for Atlanta, the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Digging in, Michael Harris II. 2-2 now. A sliding stop to first. Nice Nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Two outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Eli White. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A massive home run. His 11th of the year, and they add on. It's 2-0.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. High chopper to third. Throws to first in time, and that is the inning. One more for Atlanta on the homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Welcome back as we take a check at the current standings. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side of the fifth. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. At the plate, Matt Olson.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
Ball to strike. Just missed. Fouled off left side. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's one down.
Well-executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you've got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Inside, ball 2.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That's a little high. Ball 3.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
On the ground. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground to the left.
Nope, that's
and
foul.
that's just foul. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. There's a line drive to left field. And that's the 3rd out. Braves are set down 1-2-3. But they hold the 2-0 lead.
Here comes the mic when I come through. Get up, stand up, get things better. Nothing's
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. The Braves up by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. There's a swing and a miss. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Danny Young, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Suarez, the right-hander, also getting loose. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far. Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Throw on to Olsen. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're watching Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Up next for Atlanta, the 3rd.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here comes Austin Riley. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
On them every chance I get, to be honest. Wavy hair, mystique. Up in this deep chain with some sick.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Foul ball. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. His home and away splits there. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And the Braves go down quietly, but they're on top 2-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Danny Young. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Adolis Garcia. Chop to 3rd. Whips it to 1st. 1 away. Big time out leading off the home 7th.
For the Phillies, The second baseman.
Edmundo Sosa now at the plate. Young in his second season, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. The 1-1. That one way inside. On a line, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and lifted into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Turner now. Runner takes off, and look out as that one ran in and got him.
Up next for the Phillies.
First and second, one out. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Inside, backs him off again.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. And that's ripped for a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
JT Realmuto steps in. Way out front for strike 2. The Braves trying to protect a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Not close with that one, and that's ball 2. Back up the, oh, that got him! Aimed to score from third. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see it down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Up next.
All loaded up. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, but not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1 and 2.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Now, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly
the new pitcher in the game, Robert Suarez.
well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Bryce Harper to the plate. 2-2 on the way. Outside with a breaking ball.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Harris on his way over. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Ready to begin the 8th. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. Leadoff pitch. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
So digging in, Eli White. Here's a 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back. The 1-2. Ground ball right side. And safe.
He's in there.
Bang, bang play, but speed wins on a great effort there.
You gotta love his hustle down the line to beat the flip to the bag. I mean, there's a lot going on between a first baseman and the pitcher during these plays, and he just kept his head down and beat it out.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Mauricio Dubon. This one popped up, foul ground first base side. And there's 2 down.
Up next for Atlanta, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
So back to the top of the order. Matt Olson up to the plate. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the bullpen. Jesus Luzardo won't go any further, and he exits in line for the loss, but overall he pitched pretty well. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Tanner
Phillies,
Banks
number
into the
58.
game.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. Real Mutual throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. And ball 4, 2 aboard. And here comes Ronald Acuna Jr. in a huge spot.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ground ball left side, down the line, and it's foul. 2 on, 2 outs. Struck him out looking. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in Philadelphia, let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Looking to get the tying run on base. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Kyle Schwarber with a rocket.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. Got a real hard fastball. You can't overswing. All you got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Robert Suarez is done, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. New pitch pitcher for the Braves, Tyler Kinley.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 1-2. Goes down looking. Bohm wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap. Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Hard ground ball for a base knock. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Edmundo Sosa will hit next. Swings through that one for strike 2. Look out! And it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Up steps Trey Turner in a pivotal spot. Two on, one out. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Into the shrubbery and gone. Bye-bye ball. Trey Turner goes deep. It's their second home run of the inning, and they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 5-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but those plays are so tough to pull off. I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Tyler Kinley done for the day. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Ian Hamilton.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now Brandon Marsh. This one in the air, center field. Harris in position. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Phillies.
Gonna bring up JT Realmuto. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Joey Wentz getting ready to go. Lee also getting ready. Two down, nobody on. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. So up next, Justin Crawford. And a 1-1. Hard hit left side. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Through 8 full, the Phils on top 5-2. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. This is NL. here's the closer, Joan Duran.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
1-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him swinging for the kill. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Out number 2.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman, Austin.
The Braves down to their last out. Here's Austin Riley. 2 down, nobody on. Close, but called a ball. And it's 2-1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. One strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs at the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long